Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Kathleen Cameron here. I am still reeling after my weekend. I had an absolutely incredible weekend. If you are joining me live, please say hello to me. I don't go live all that often over here on Instagram. And when I do, I usually have somebody with me, but I thought I would come on and chat a little bit about my weekend and then tell you a little bit about my new course that I have launched, give you some information and answer some questions. Journey to Abundance 111. I love it. I'm wearing my 111 today. So there you go. Hello, Susie. So good to see you again, beautiful. Just saw you on the weekend. That was so good. Welcome, everybody. Good to see you, Sally, Raquel. Good to see you. Hello, Simone. Beautiful. I love that name. So I wanted to come on and chat a little bit real quick, maybe 20 minutes max. I wanted to talk a little bit about my weekend, about our live event. Hello, Asmina. It was so good to see you on the weekend. We had our Manifest Toronto event on Sunday. It was phenomenal, incredible, amazing. I am so grateful for every single one of you that came out. It was absolutely stunning. And we had the best time together. We really, really did. My computer right now, I love this. Okay, Spirit is everywhere, always speaking. My computer just popped up. A little box just came up. It says memory usage, 111 megabytes. 111 megabytes right on my computer right now. I'm looking, staring right at it. Like, come on. It's everywhere. But I want to chat about the rise. So if you have never taken a course or a program with me, raise your hand, say me, never. That's me. And then if you are a returning student and you've taken many courses before, let me know. Let me know what you've taken. If you've taken Millionaire, Wealth from Within, Modern Mentor, if you're part of House of Manifestation, welcome. So beautiful. But I want to come on and chat about the rise. I want to tell you how it came to be. And I want to tell you a little bit about it and when we're starting. So I am so led by intuition and I am so guided by spirit. And I was noticing that there is this process that I do, a consciousness reset process that I do 2 to 3 times a year. And I do the same thing every single time. And I've noticed, this can really, really be helpful for you to see exactly what I do. I guide myself through a rise in consciousness 2 to 3 times per year. And what results in these rise in consciousnesses are so powerful. They're impactful. And everything starts in the mind and it manifests into the physical form. So I created a $100 million KC late last year at the end of the year. And what has transpired since I created that rise in consciousness has been absolutely magical. Absolutely magical. And so it works. It really does. So when you create within your consciousness an identity that you have not believed that you were before, and you remember that you've always been that, and you consciously and intentionally do that, you start to direct and guide source energy by which you believe you are now being. So this is what happened. So late last year, I created a new identity, a rise in consciousness. I'm going to share with you this entire process in the rise. And from that, what has transpired is magical. The outside world now is responding and reacting to that internal rise and elevation of who I once believed I am and now remember I am. That difference. So what am I seeing? What are you talking about, Kathleen? Our biggest month in Diamond Academy history. Sales and cash in the door. Biggest month. Okay, May 2024. And now June 2024 will be our biggest. Just watch. My YouTube has gone viral. My Instagram is growing rapidly. The number of people asking to be in our energy and join our courses and our programs is growing rapidly. My community is shifting so fast. People in my inner circle are sharing with me pictures of their new homes, of their new cars, of their the days that they're having $100,000 days and the finances. People are sending me messages and telling me that they're living their best lives ever, that they're happy, they're healthy, they're wealthy, they're manifesting love, They're manifesting business success. What's going on? You know, and even Eric, he's my personal trainer, and one day he says to me, what's going on with you guys over there? There is something up. There's magic happening over there. And I said, yeah, because I created an intentional rise in consciousness, a new identity, and now I'm believing that I am her, and the whole entire world is responding differently. And I'm ready to do it at an even bigger level. So I am guided very, very intuitively. And so Spirit said, Kathleen, you're going to do this rise in consciousness. We're going to do it again. We're going to go to that next level. We're going to go to the B level. We're going to manifest the B, and you're going to take people with you as you create it. So that's what I'm going to do. So starting on Monday, June 3rd at 11 a.m., I'm going to take people with me on my journey of rising and elevating my consciousness. That's 1:11 p.m., 111, right? So I'm going to take you along the journey with me for 8 weeks. So we are going to up level together. We are going to reprogram and rewrite and remember who and what we really are, and we are going to ascend together. So we have almost 90 active students in the Rise already that are going to start with me on Monday, June 3rd at 11 a.m. You're all giving me 111s in the comments. Spirit is with us, okay, in every single moment, guiding you towards. So if 111 are your numbers and you're now seeing them in this chat box and you saw it on the time, pay attention and listen. What is being told to you right now? We're talking about a rise in consciousness. Could it be that this rise in consciousness is what is meant for you? What is meant to show up? What is meant to happen? Is a path you're meant to take? It's powerful stuff. I can't make this up. So anyways, so the rise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you along my consciousness reset process, and I'm going to do it with you for 8 weeks. Now, what I know to be true is that it is important for you to embody the next level version of you. So my focus along this entire course, these entire 8 weeks, is embodiment. I don't want to just give you info. I just don't want to give you knowledge that you're going to hold on into your conscious mind. I want to get you to move different and do different. So every single week, I'm going to have an embodiment practice that I'm going to give you. I'm going to teach this program live myself. You'll have replays forever till the end of time. I will give you an embodiment practice every single week that you will do the homework every single week. So I've already started writing it all out. It's all come through. Absolutely all come through. And I'm going to teach you some things that not a lot of people teach. For one, I'm going to teach you what consciousness is, the way in which I see it, and the importance of consciousness. The importance of understanding the I am, and then what follows the I am. What follows the I am. That's the conditioned awareness that I'm going to help you to recondition and reprogram. I'm also going to talk about the importance of desire and the importance of wanting something different for yourself, because you're not going to change your identity unless you really want something else, unless you want something different. So that's going to be huge. We're going to talk about self-awareness. We're going to talk about a higher spiritual perspective. We're going to talk about the soul's perspective and seeing from that higher spiritual perspective to get up outside of the mind to then reprogram the mind. We're going to talk about being, not becoming. We're going to talk about embodiment practices. We're going to talk about how to practice being. We're going to talk about law of attraction, how we're going to attract completely different. And we're going to talk about that mind-body source connection and the wholeness of who you are and how to reprogram yourself. So if you're someone that is highly spiritual, I'm going to get you into your mind a little bit and into your body. And if you are someone that is heavily on the 3D plane, I'm going to get you up into the spiritual plane and then back into the mind. So this is really for anyone. And really your starting point doesn't matter. So if you've done identity work before, amazing and incredible. If you're being called, it's time for an identity up level. And every single new version of you requires another identity up level. So if you're telling me that you've already done your identity, you're good, okay, well then you must be happy where you're at, because I'm not good. I keep redoing it. I keep ascending. So this is why we want to keep going. So if you've taken courses with me before, it doesn't matter. Let's go, take this one. Look, it's giving me a thumbs up. Why do these phones do this? Interesting. If you've never taken anything with me, perfect program. If you've taken Millionaire before, maybe you took it last year, time for another identity reset. I do this 2 to 3 times a year. So this is for anyone and everyone. And I can tell you nobody teaches it like I do. And nobody experiences the quantum leaps in their lives quite like I do. I've never met anybody that has told me about quantum leaps quite to the extent that I've taken before. No, you don't need to take anything else before. This is a good course to start with, but it's also a good course to be your 6th or 7th course. Because it's about you. It's not about what you're gonna know, it's about who you're gonna become over the 8 weeks. I'll teach it live, yes. It's $3,333 USD for the 8 weeks. $3,333 USD. What is the difference between this and the Master Coach? I don't know what Master Coach is, but Modern Mentor Program is a 6-month program to help you scale a coaching business. Consciousness-wise. Not the how-to. Not a little bit of that, but more so the consciousness. $3,333 USD. We also have right now that if you do sign up for the Millionaire Program, you'll get the Rise included. So a lot of people are doing that, a lot. We've had a lot of new Millionaire students enroll in the past week, and they're getting the Rise actually included. It's the same thing with Modern Mentor. So if you have been looking at Modern Mentor or Millionaire, perfect time, only till May 31st. You can get the Rise included. I am so incredibly excited about this course. I'm going to tell you the deep inner workings of my consciousness. I'm going to tell you the ways in which I elevate and ascend and what I actually do to create it, to embody it, and have the outside world respond and react differently to me. So if you do want a little bit more information, just comment Rise on any of my posts and my stories on this replay to this video. And you will be sent the landing page. If you have questions, reach out to me, please. I have somebody that's assisting me to answer some of the questions in my DMs. It's a little bit of a crazy place over there right now, which I'm grateful for. So Shauna is supporting me in there to answer some questions if need be. And you can also reach out to any member of my team. So if you are someone that's been following me for a while, you know that I have a team that supports me. And so that team can give you information on courses and programs. But I just want to tell you guys right now why this is the time to get into my energy. Energy is the most powerful thing. We communicate through energy. And when you learn to master your vibration and you learn to master the energy around you in your life, this is where you become very, very powerful. Many people in my energy right now are like, you know what, Kathleen, it's like we're riding behind. You know when you follow another car and you're so close to it, you get kind of in there, there's a name for it, there's a technical term where you go a little bit faster because they're going faster in front of you. That's what this is. It's really a calibration, and it's really, really special and really, really important. And let me tell you, by the end of the 8 weeks, you will see yourself in a completely different light. I always create courses and programs from my own mind. Like, what would I love? How would I love a course to be taken? And so nobody out there teaches a rise in consciousness like I do. And so I'm going to create it. I'm going to create it like I would want it. What kind of course would I want to take? The other thing too that's so beautiful is my Rise retreat. We've done it in Bahamas. We've done it in Mexico. We've done it in, where were we recently? Anguilla. And what's so cool about that is I do a facilitated rise in consciousness over 3 days. So we do an intensive immersive program. They retreat their lives to go there and to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing over 8 weeks, but I'm actually going to teach you the understanding, the application, and the science behind it. So as we do it, I'm actually going to give you all the education and the understanding of why, so that you can go recreate it for yourself the following time. I want to know the difference between this program and the Modern Mentor program. So Modern Mentor is a 6-month program, right? So 6 months. So there's 8 manifestation lessons and 8 business lessons. And in Modern Mentor, we're going to facilitate a rise in consciousness, but also it goes way more in depth. The art of expansion, circumstances, whether or not you're being tested by the universe, what's going to happen in your business as you grow, universal laws, Modern Mentor also has business lessons. So in Modern Mentor, I teach branding on social media, how to launch your business, how to create and price your offer, how to create a one-to-many offer model versus a one-on-one offer model. So the Rise is 8 weeks, where we focus on your rise in consciousness, your identity specifically. So Modern Mentor, though, comes with the Rise. So you can have both. So I would reach out to the team and figure that out. I want to ask about Thinking into Results course. You have it in your academy or some course similar. I do not offer Thinking into Results any longer. I haven't offered Thinking into Results since 2021, I think is the last time I offered it. So it's been 3 years. I don't think I offered it. No, I didn't offer it in 2022 at all. So 2021. My courses, what I will say is, are not similar. And I say not similar because there is nothing similar to me in the way in which I teach. So I teach spirituality meets personal growth and development. I teach my philosophy of manifestation that I have learned through the embodiment of this work. So I teach from my experience, not from another course or from a specific person's knowledge anymore. So the experience of my life is the way in which I teach. So the ways in which I have manifested money, relationships, health, business, I actually teach from my experience of all those things. So I hope that helps. I hope that answers. But no, nothing similar. It's all my own courses and programs that I teach now myself. Millionaire program. What happened on the weekend was just absolutely amazing. We started to discuss Diamond Academy and some of the courses, and people started talking about the Millionaire program. And I couldn't get people off the mic because everybody wanted to tell everyone else why they should take Millionaire. And these were not members of my team. These were students. These were members of the Diamond Academy community that just wanted everybody to know, you've got to take this course. Like you've got to take it. And this is the reason why. Talking about the money they've manifested, the self-love that they have, the changes in their life and relationships, their business. We had to like stop putting people up on the mic because we ran out of time. It was very powerful. I became very emotional. That my work is impacting people in such a big, big way. It's really, really beautiful. When am I back in Toronto? Well, I live in Toronto. I live just north of Toronto, but we aren't going to have another event until next year. Yeah, no more in-person events. I'm going to be with my inner circle in Miami in September. I'll be with my team in September as well. But no more in-person events until next year. The Rise Retreat will be in 2025, the next Rise Retreat. So if you have any other questions, you let me know. Put them into the chat box here. I'm going to go teach a Millionaire lesson on spirituality right now. It's going to be really beautiful. I'm going to do that at about 1:30. The fear is that I speak English as a second language. Oh, we have people from 56 different countries, Nadia, around the world. It does not matter what your primary language is. We speak in energy. We speak in vibration, not language. So whatever that fear is, just let's move past it. Move you into the program. We are talking about translating a few things right now too. So we're expanding, we're growing, of course. So if you have any questions going forward, if you're watching this on the replay and you find it, put them in the comments and I can answer them. And then you can also send a DM to anybody on my team or here on Instagram, and we would be so incredibly happy to support you. So love you so much. Appreciate everybody and everything that you do, every like, every comment, every share, every beautiful message, cheering me on, telling me to keep going. It really means a lot to me. So thank you so much. And just, get a part of our community so that you can start living this beautiful life with us alongside us. Love you all so much, and we'll see you in the Rise on June 3rd at 11 a.m. Bye, everybody.